So I'm Kim, I work for Etch Interiors and I am an interior designer. I've been an interior designer now for about 7 years. What I enjoy about being an interior designer is all the new trends coming through, all the fun fabrics, all the nice wallpapers, and just making people happy really with the designs that we create. So I've been working for Chestnut Homes for about 4.5 years now. They're a really lovely company to work with. Their attention to detail is so important to them and it really does make a lovely home. So the main trends we've been looking at are really being organic, bringing the outside in, curves and bold colours really. So I think it's really important to have a nice environment in your home. It makes you feel relaxed, comfortable. Having the nice patterns, the textures coming through just really does impact how you feel. You want to show it off to your friends and family and you want to be proud of where you live. My top 3 recommendations on styling your new Chestnut home would be, the first one would be have a plan. You've got to have a plan of attack. You've got to make sure the room flows nicely. You've got to make sure your fabrics match, your paint tones match, your wallpapers match. If you get this wrong, it's not going to feel comfortable, you're not going to enjoy the room. You really need to make it all flow so it all works together nicely. Second one would be the flow. You've got to have the flow. You've got to remember you've got to move around the room. You can't just put furniture where you want it to go. It's got to have that traffic flow and you've got to be able to move around the room nicely. Third recommendation would be empty walls, white walls. That's just a no-no anymore. We want a bit of fun, we want a bit of like entertainment, a bit of theatre onto the walls. Every room needs that focal point. You need to have something interesting so that people come in and go, wow, look at that. That's the first thing you think about, who is going to live here and where have they come from and what have they got. So how we pick the colour schemes in each room is that we focus on one colour in the room that we've chosen and then we work off that. As you can see, all these fabrics flow nicely together and then they go on into different rooms, so we're still having the same colour palette throughout the house. So we just go through the many fabrics that we've got and see what works well, bringing texture and pattern through the house. So the inspiration behind this room was for first-time buyers. So what we've done in here, we've put a nice bar table up, styled it with some cocktails, you know, just so they can see themselves with their friends coming round, having a little drink, showing off their new home. Look at this. What we've done then is just dress the kitchen as like how you would do cooking, little areas, so we've got a little pasta making area. So in the living room, what we've done is we've got a really nice featured wallpaper on the TV wall. So as soon as you walk into the room, that is the first thing you see. And then on that, we've got a lovely bespoke TV unit made to measure, and it just works so well with the room. What we've done as well is, again, just got a bold sofa in a really nice velvet fabric, and it's got some pops of colour on the sofa, using again textures and patterns and just colour. Working from home is really important at the minute. Since COVID, we've seen that everybody now is working from home probably at least 1 day a week. So what we've done is we've just showed off the space and showed that there's a lot of room in the living room by putting a desk in, which again is bespokely done. So we've brought the living wall in, just making you feel connected with nature. We've put a really fun neon light in, just brings a bit of excitement to the room. I think the most common mistake people make when updating and styling their home is not having a plan and not having a budget. I don't think people realise the price of stuff. So people might go into it thinking they can have the world and have so little, but with so little you can do so much. So it's all about being prepared, having a plan and getting excited and having fun. I think the most commonly asked question as an interior designer is, where did the new trends come from, or what is the new trends? We find out the new trends through research online, going to shows, fashion, new collections being launched. As an interior designer, I love colour, I love pattern, I love texture. I want to bring that through to the client and make them feel as happy as I feel while I'm choosing the fabrics in the design room. I like to see their face light up as much as mine did when I saw it.